a bonus one here. The Haunted Attic. About a century ago, a street of tall, dark houses occupied a site now filled by new flats near the botanical gardens. Neighbours were full of gossip about a man who lived in one of them. Good-looking and well-to-do, he rarely left his home and never received visitors. Eventually he died. The house was locked up and lay vacant for many years. Residents on either side claimed they could hear strange voices coming from them, but they soon stopped, and most people forgot about them. Then, at the beginning of the First World War, an Englishman took over the property and opened it as a boarding house. Its peeling paintwork was renewed, and the rooms were let, except the attic, from which voices were heard once more. One day, when business was going particularly well, and all the other rooms were full, the landlord rented the garret to a young couple. They, too, heard someone talking inside, and rang for the housekeeper. The unfortunate woman opened the door and walked in, then let out a piercing scream. The couple found her standing by a bed, gazing upwards. She was speechless with terror, and remained so for the rest of her life. There was a presence in that attic, more dreadful than her sanity could cope with. The story reached the university, and a divinity student named Muir decided to find out for himself what was happening. He arranged with the landlord to go into the room with two bells. He would ring one if he saw something, and the other if he needed help. He entered the attic at 10 o'clock in the evening. A few moments later, the landlord heard both bells ring and dashed into the room. Muir was sitting at the table with a look of inexpressible horror on his face. He had died instantaneously of sheer terror. The house was locked up again, and the awful room never saw the light of day again until the demolisher's hammer erased its secret forever. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay safe.